morning, thanks for tuning in. Today I will be filming a follow me around campus video. If you would like to see how my campus looks like and how college life here is in Japan, then please keep on watching. Finished my Japanese test. It went really well, and now I'm waiting for my next class to start, but that does not start until 4:40, so I have lots of time, and I'm gonna meet up with my friends soon to get some lunch. That over there is where the library is, and that is the Tanimoto Hall. That building is where the most events are being held, and the building that I just walked out from is the International Center, and that is where most of the international students are having class. And that is another classroom building, and over there is also a classroom building. It's really big. And this is the main building of the Nakamiya campus at Kansai Gaidai. So Kansai Gaidai has two campuses, the Nakamiya campus and the Gotenyama campus. This is the Nakamiya campus, and this is where I have all my classes. And the Gotenyama campus just opened this year, I heard. And unfortunately I don't have any classes there, but I do study at the library there. So this is the area where the cafeteria is. That building over there is the cafeteria. We also have a McDonald's and a 7-Eleven, which is a convenience store for all your other foods. And all the way up there is also a bookshop for all your school supplies. So this is the cafeteria from the inside. You walk towards the menu and decide what you want to have. As you can see, there's a lot of choice, and for a very reasonable price. You wash your hands, grab a tray, and then order whatever you want at the cashier. And if we walk further, you can see we also have Starbucks over there, and that is another classroom building, and that is basically the campus. So right now I'm just going to go to the international building and do some homework and wait for my friends to get out of class. I just finished all my classes and I'm back in my room again, as you can see. Before I'm gonna head out for dinner, I would like to share some observations that I made in the first month of Japan. First, I'd like to start with that everything in Japan here is so organized. From the day I got here, everything was planned very well. For example, in my orientation week, I got this booklet. This booklet has all the information I need to know about school and living in Japan. So this booklet is very detailed, and I didn't need to ask anyone. It's just all in this booklet. Furthermore, I also have a booklet on living in my dorms. It is it has all the information of the Wi-Fi connection, facilities here, and how to separate trash. It goes that detailed. It's all in here and it's so clear to me, and yeah, it's perfect basically. Furthermore, in the public transport, I've noticed that on train platforms you have separate lines. Before the train comes, everyone is standing in a line and are patiently waiting for the doors to open, which is very unusual to me, but also very organized and very efficient. And at first I was very overwhelmed by all these rules, but it all makes sense to me now and it works pretty well. My second observation is that the people are very polite and that they're welcoming towards foreigners. For example, when on the first day I went for dinner here, because I obviously didn't have any groceries, so I went out for dinner with a girl I met, and we were going to this seafood restaurant, and the people couldn't speak English at all, and we didn't know how to explain what we wanted, so we just pointed at the things that we wanted. And he understood and he was trying to like talk to us as well, but he didn't find it rude or something that we didn't try to speak the language, because of course we are foreigners. Instead, he was very welcoming. He offered us free drinks, and it was the best experience. Also, when I'm at school, I always do my homework at the CIE lounge. That's the international building that I showed you today, and all the Japanese students are really interested in you. They come up to you, they sit next to you, and they have like a little talk with you, and they're genuinely interested in you and they want to get to know you better, and it's really fun. And my third observation is that the Japanese people highly respect the elderly here. For example, in class, I need to hand in my homework in a certain way to my professor. We have to make sure that the letters are facing her way so she can read what's on your paper, which was really unusual, but it is a way of showing respect to someone that's older than you, and I find that really nice about this culture. Also, there are certain ways to tell the people from my apartment that I'm leaving and that I will come back. So for example, when I leave the building, there are people, I think they're not really security, but they're people that are working here in our apartment building. So when I leave, I need to say "itekimasu," which means I'm going, but I'll be back. And then they respond with "iterashai," which means okay, go now and come back safely. And then when I come back, I need to say "tadaima," which means I'm back now. And then they respond with "okaeri," which means welcome back. So that is, I think, also a way to show respect to someone that's working here. And yeah, that's really nice as well. And also we highly respect the elderly in public transport, so we have to give up our seats in trains or buses when someone older comes in, so you have to give up your seat. But I think that's quite normal. We also have to do that in the Netherlands. But yeah, in here it's more respected and it's more of a must to do that. Those are the observations that I made in my first month here. I'm having a great experience and I can't wait to explore more and get to know the culture better. And that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you're interested in seeing more of my adventures here in Japan, stay tuned and I'll see you in my next video.